Your Royal Highness, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I feel very honored to have got this opportunity to be a part of this special event, and for that I'd like to thank everyone. Before starting, let me introduce myself. My name is Tandin Wangchuk, and currently I am serving as an Assistant Program Officer at the Election Commission of Bhutan. And also, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share a piece of my journey with you all. Today I stand here as someone who lives each day without the use of my sight. But I hope my words reveal that my vision is not limited to what the eyes can see. I believe it extends into the spaces of possibility, resilience, and purpose. There's a question I've heard countless times. How do you do it? Some people wonder how I navigate through a world that often relies on the sight. I used to ask myself the same thing. I wondered, how am I supposed to find my place in a world that wasn't built with me in mind? I won't deny I have had days of frustration, days where I wished things were different, or that I had a choice in the matter. But then I realized something profound. This is my story to write, and it's up to me to define how it will be told. Growing up, we learned early on to rely on our other senses, to read the environment through subtleties that others may overlook. The warmth of a guiding hand, the sound of footsteps in a hallway, or the scent of familiar places. These experiences are part of who we are, but then they also reveal the silent barriers that people with disabilities encounter each day. For visually impaired people like myself, even the simplest actions can feel very daunting. Walking through the city is often a test of courage and caution. I've heard of heartbreaking incidents where some of my friends fell into open drains and ditches, while others know the nerve-wracking experience of crossing a busy street with nothing but a white cane for guidance. In these moments, we depend on the attentiveness and kindness of others, and yet not everyone understands or notices our needs. These encounters leave us feeling vulnerable, exposed to dangers most people never have to consider. And it's not just about navigating physical spaces. The broader environment presents barriers too, be it limited access to employment, lack of accessible educational materials, or even the everyday interactions that often carry assumptions and biases. Society, however unintentionally, places limitations on us, limiting our opportunities and participation. It is not uncommon for people with disabilities to face stigma or be seen as dependent, when in reality, we are capable and eager to contribute meaningfully to our communities, if only given the right support. That's why Agenda Chikhar is so important. It's not just a program, it's a commitment to a more inclusive future. Agenda Chikhar promises to dismantle these barriers by focusing on practical, impactful changes. This initiative will work to make education inclusive so that children and young adults with disabilities can learn without restriction. It can create safer urban spaces by investing in infrastructure designed with all people in mind, protecting individuals from preventable accidents. It will expand livelihood training and employment pathways so that people with disabilities can lead independent, fulfilling lives. Through Agenda Chikhar, we envision a future where accessibility isn't an afterthought but a foundational principle. We sincerely hope that by investing on systems and advocating for disability rights, this initiative will reshape the way people with disabilities are seen and valued in the society. Together, we are building a Bhutan where persons with disabilities, myself included, can live freely, safely, and with dignity. Thank you, and